is Gina at Haunted Flower bringing you my last movie review for 2009. Nancy Meyers, who wrote and directed Something's Gotta Give and The Holiday, continues to tell stories from a mature woman's perspective with It's Complicated starring Meryl Streep, Alec Baldwin, and Steve Martin. Something's Gotta Give destroyed Jack Nicholson's image as a too cool playboy. Now it's been done to Alec Baldwin. Who's next on your hit list, Nancy Meyers? I believe that it's a good thing to develop movies for a target demographic audience of the mature woman. They don't always want to see scary, gory, crazy, exploding action, or be stuck with Alvin and the Chipmunks after their kids have grown up. They want to see strong leading women they can relate to, and that is something they will get with this film because that's Meryl Streep's bread and butter. Jane and Jake were married for many years. Jake leaves Jane for a younger woman, Agnes. 10 years later, Jane and Jake start meeting up again and hooking up again, and he's cheating with her instead of the younger woman. This is the premise. Meryl Streep plays Jane, a woman who's been divorced for 10 years, owns a bakery/restaurant. I kind of had to snicker when she talks about her past being an apprentice at a bakery in France. Very reminiscent of Julie and Julia. All of the characters except for Jane are stereotypes. Very vague backgrounds, and they're given this small box in which to develop their character. And they're kind of trapped in the box for the course of the film. Alec Baldwin's Jake. He's a typical ex-husband. He believes he's still handsome with stunning powers of seduction. And he acts like a giant kid throughout the movie and always wants what he wants now and pouts when he doesn't get it. I get the vibe that Nancy Meyers kind of hates that younger woman type because she takes out a lot of aggression on this character by writing her so badly, and she gives her very little screen time in which to develop a personality. Her tiger tattoo gets more screen time than her face. The character of Agnes is more of a symbol than anything else. We're not supposed to feel bad for her at all because Jane's friends at a gossip fest say how terrible she is. I'm sure the revenge must be sweet. I'm kind of surprised to see that there's so little guilt after Jane's therapist gives her a free pass to continue the affair. Steve Martin is Adam, who is a nice man, an architect, sensitive, recently divorced, and fragile. Basically put together as the ideal man to come along. He's really reserved in this one-note character. The only time he gets to bust out a little bit is when he and Jane smoke pot to be funny in a scene. That's as close as we get to a Steve Martin that we really recognize as a funny guy. All three of the children in this movie might as well be the same character. They each exhibit the same emotion at the same time in every scene. Oh my God, we're so excited to see each other. Oh my God, Mom and Dad are being nice to each other. Happy exchanged looks. Our eyes are shrink-wrapped in tears. There just isn't that much to make them interesting or unique from each other. Thank God for John Krasinski. He definitely tried to work with what he was given and try to make it a funnier movie, but being a supporting actor didn't give him very many scenes. He is just put into the role of the stereotypically nice son-in-law to be and accidentally gets wind of the affair and tries to keep it hushed up from the other kids. Most of the best comedy in this movie comes from his reactions to events and behavior. Whoa. I went to this movie hearing it was a funny movie and getting nominated for awards, so my expectations were set like medium to high. I thought the premise was interesting that a man would become attracted to his ex-wife again over the younger hot woman he left her for. I like seeing a movie with a strong female protagonist, and I enjoyed how capable and together the character of Jane was. Many scenes fall into feeling like a romance novel. Comic bits are funny, but then we'd fall into another emo valley. I never appreciated you enough when we were married. You're a good mother to the children. I've forgotten what a good cook you are. Oh. There's lots of symbolism being thrown in, like, she's rebuilding her life, literally, by putting on an addition in her home. Look, their problems are being washed away in a cleansing rain. They can start fresh. Levels. Gag me. It's like in writing this, it was forgotten that there are consequences for actions in real life, and that bothers me. Very disappointing, predictable, full of stereotypes. As talented as Meryl Streep is, and as much as she fleshed out this character, this movie is just not as good as all the hype. Go watch Julie and Julia again. It's a better movie.
Visit us at hauntedflower.com for fantastic apparel, action figures, and collectibles. We have all your nerdy needs. Also, you can Google Haunted Flower to find our MySpace profile, Facebook fan page, and Rotten Tomatoes reviews. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.
Take care. Happy New Year. A toast to all of you. Let us all watch better movies in 2010 than this movie. Cheers.
What a year for a new year.